because he is 7-3 in USFC, one of the best scores right now, I believe. So he is a force to be reckoned with. So as well as
stab from Maestro, though. Then high guard cut.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Probably good for morale there, because ToastedBread is a really intimidating opponent, and then there's another kill, just dominating the opening fight.
3 points in a row. It seems that Maestro been training against Zera, and nice holy stance, gets just the hand. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think he has against Pekla, so he knows what ToastedBread can do.
Yeah,
he's definitely fought ToastedBread before too, so.
Very nice. And I
that was good. Dominating the bind with 2 stabs, and then another stab. That tired splash thankfully does not kill him.
Yeah, and that's a 3-point advantage for a good way to start.
My goodness. Yeah, there's one-handed one too, interestingly enough, by Isabella.
Yeah, way more aggressive fight. Oh, nice slash, but was just a little bit out of range from Toasted.
Yeah, Maestro backed away. He knew he was in a lot of danger, so he didn't want anything to do with that, and that was a good decision. Both trying to stab each other.
Yeah.
High guard slash. Maestro just out of range and gets clipped there by the windmill.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, overall the game does update quite frequently. It's just the big ones tend to take a while. But when it comes to like fixes or adding in characters and stuff, that takes less time. I imagine the story update, because he's going to add this really big story to the game, that's probably going to take a really long time. But in the meantime, we'll be getting characters and we'll be getting a bunch of other stuff, so. Yeah, he adds content pretty frequently. And he does listen to feedback, so when it comes to balancing issues, he's pretty quick to deal with those.
Yeah.
If they're a big problem.
And very dominant performance from MeistroCake for this first round. Let's see how he performs in the second round. ToastedBread must adapt and play better. Is he gonna switch characters?
We're seeing a Yazuk, or he's thinking about it. He likes to think about his choices before he picks a character. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all good. You can keep asking questions, man.
Yeah, yeah, and as well in Discord, if you join us, there's always discussion. All the questions can be answered there as well. An additional one made, and yeah, and in the future we might have people influencing the balance of the game with your suggestions to the Cobalt. So that's always nice. So if you have any suggestions, always leave them, because yeah, it might be very helpful.
ToastedBread has gone with Yazuk. I think he doesn't like the matchup with Zera.
Yeah.
But I feel like Yazuk might have been a mistake here. I think Zera is a better bet, but we'll see. Maybe he knows something. Yeah.
Honestly, I cannot win with Zera against Isabella, so I understand his switch there. But slash on the wrist, but no cigar.
Yeah, Maestro just got a massive cut there to the head, so...
Yeah.
Ooh, Maestro, some sidestep slashes there, interestingly enough. Maybe trying to invite his opponent in.
Yeah, a good bait. Nice block, but no capitalization.
Yeah, they're both playing it a bit safe here, but they're not being passive either. Oh, Maestro going for 2 stabs.
Yeah, the 4-hit combo worked very well in the end.
Nice feint by Maestro, making his opponent think he was going to go for a stab by taking the bind, but then he parries and does a cut.
Oh, yeah, that was very samurai-like. I really enjoyed that move, and a double.
Another dominant performance by Maestro so far. Toasted needs to figure something out. He can't really make anything happen. He's forced on the defensive a lot. But here, as I say that, he forces another double.
Yep.
It's funny how it happens. You say something and then immediately they change it up. Sometimes it's probably because they're listening to you, but in this case I think Toasted was just determined to get that kill, and he gets one here.
Yeah, G-Man complaining more about those hits, and I understand him. I hate when a blade hits an opponent, but there is no damage done. There's no worse feeling in this game. And a nice
There's a stab.
Maestro been lifting with Isabella. She's definitely very strong right now, and Yeah, we're gonna see, like, it's so far. ToastedBread not having best of time. That might be a second point for MeistroCake, and that's a deep hole to be in.
No, I think G-Man was actually giving praise there. I don't think he was saying anything went wrong.
Alright.
Yeah. And there's another double. But that doesn't do much for ToastedBread. ToastedBread needs to get clean wins here. Oh man,
and
just the stab ends it.
Yeah, the stab is beautiful. And that's 2-0 for Maestro. Guys, please switch sides. And this might be a game point for for Maestro.
Yeah, in fact it is. Oh, and then I think we're seeing ToastedBread's contemplating here. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he needs to switch it up. But
he was contemplating Marta there by the look of it, which is interesting. Or maybe he was just moving to the side.
Yeah, but stay true to the Zera. If he gonna lose with God by his side. Which is admirable, to say the least. And get the first point. Beautiful.
Yeah. Pekola saw that, he'd be really happy, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh nice double, and does force the double. Yeah, Maestro needs to secure 7 more points, and he's golden for this one, and he might fight next week for the champion's belt. It's a little bit convoluted, and he has again chopped off, yeah. Brutal. ToastedBread a little bit on the defensive, and a nice counter attack as he was retreating just on the face. Very beautiful.
To the head by Maestro, 2-2. More even fight this time.
Yeah, Maestro finding those angles, attacking proper combinations, giving a hard job for giving hard. Yeah, for Toasted.
Yeah, Toasted is being very passive, and then there's a stab there. Unfortunately, he opened himself up.
Yeah, it seems Toasted tried to trade, but in the trades he is not coming out on top, and he is choosing to be on a defensive side. Low guard, and God's hit again.
I think Toasted needs to show some aggression here. There we saw a bit of it there, but he doesn't actually connect that windmill.
That windmill just went besides the Isabella's head, but not in her. Oh, and
there we go.
Aggression.
He might be listening, but that's all good.
Yeah.
Generally, you're supposed to be anyway, so we can communicate. So, but
yeah, and
I'll try to avoid giving too much advice.
Oh, and that time Samurai Cut did work. Well, I'm up for a little bit of advice, pointing out something, because people sometimes are in a heat of a battle, and getting a little bit of small information might, help you out. But
they trade there.
Yeah, but I like to give tips to both opponents, so it's equal at least in that. And yeah.
And to be fair, Toasted does like to ramp up the aggression too. If his calm before the storm approach doesn't work, so
yeah.
It's not like it's uncharacteristic anyway.
Damn. One more point for Toasted, but one more point for MeistroCake, and it's the actual match point for him. So this is it's uphill battle for Toasted.
And Toasted might be a little stressed right now, but if he gets the kill, he's in a much better position. There's a double.
Yeah, they trade. Brutal. Definitely brutal.
Yeah, fluid and straight to the point, indeed. That's a good way to put it, Batman. And then Toasted actually gets the kill there.
Yeah, beautiful, and it's 2-1 for Toasted. He's not out. He waited it out, that combination, and at the perfect moment capitalized on it. That was very nice.
Toasted's going with Zera. Yeah. He was thinking about Samuel, I think, interestingly enough.
Yeah, but in last round, Zera stayed true, and he definitely got that point. So he's staying true to his god, Christ Almighty.
Both throwing attacks out of range there, trying to see what the other opponent does in response, I think.
Yeah. still Maestro
And
is on the offensive, Toasted on the defensive, and the first stab goes in.
Yeah, there aren't many games like this out there, really. Another stab by Maestro. Those work really well on Zera, if he opens himself up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really surprised that there's not many games like that, because I know, to me it made all this sense. I've been thinking about this game since I was 10. I was like, where is my realistic sword simulator, you know? And finally.
Yeah, I know somebody did a Kickstarter for that way back. I remember, I think it was like early 2000s, or like 2010, something like that. There was a guy who wanted to make a realistic sword fighting game. It was called Clang, but it never got past the Kickstarter phase, so.
Yeah. And there was one like very old PS2 maybe game that was like kind of like samurais fighting and was very realistic.
ToastedBread, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, MeistroCake 4 points. Damn.
Yeah, if this game gets really successful, we'll definitely see more of them. We already do. There's one that's somewhat similar called Die by the Blade, but it's a bit more of a traditional fighting game. But the idea that you can die in one hit is still prevalent in that one. So
yeah, and that was a big opening. ToastedBread. Yeah, that
Maestro just flawless that one. Holy crap!
Yeah, Maestro after yesterday's defeat in the tournament just went ballistic, I think, in the gym, and definitely proving today that he's championship worthy. And GG guys, ToastedBread, you did well, but sadly not this time.
Yeah, the thrust is better than it used to be. That might have thrown ToastedBread off. He's probably used to pre-buff Isabella, so.
Yeah. Yeah, damn.
Only understandable that it threw him off.
And it's Dark's turn, and yeah, I'm gonna ping this guy, and I think that's.
Yeah, he's here.
I'm pinging. I think this is gonna be my friend. He said he will compete, so I'm hopeful he is now online and ready to fight. If you could send them Steam.
Yeah.
Dark hands are shaking for the duel. His warrior spirit is ready to kill. He wants the blood of his enemy, and that's understandable. My fight was amazing. I really enjoyed that, and I love this game. Damn. These high stake, high reward fights. My opponent was very calm, very tactical. It was a really good game. Alright. And yeah, after this one we got Ilxus versus G-Man, and I believe that's gonna be the last fight of the evening.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's a good amount of time for this event for sure. It's been 3 hours, so we don't want to do it too much longer.
Yeah, my focus capability is just going downwards and at critical level.
Yeah, it's much later for you too, so that's understandable for sure.
But show must go on, and it will. But yeah, let's wait.
Oh yeah, VR games too. That's definitely gonna be one of the